Well, heat pumps are a hot topic at the moment, and they have been for a few years now. So we're used to working with customers to make sure we correctly specify the radiators for the needs and making sure they keep the homes warm and toasty. We've written a few blogs on heat pumps, which you can see at our advice centre at featureradiators.co.uk. Essentially, a heat pump's a replacement for a gas boiler. There are differences, of course, that will affect the heating system, and most importantly the radiators that are used on the heating system. Because we've written quite a few blogs on the subject, I'm just going to concentrate on the radiators themselves rather than looking at the heat pumps. So with respect to a boiler and sort of generalising the information, a boiler will push the hot water through the system at around an 80-degree flow, whereas a heat pump will do it at about a 45-degree flow. So the biggest difference is the lower water temperature running through your radiators. So what that means to you is that to get the sort of heat output you need for your rooms, you need to have the right surface area of radiator, which really means increasing the size of the radiator to give you the right heat. Now, some people think that there is one specific type of radiator that's best for heat use on heat pumps, which is not the case. So we're going to take a look at a few options now. As we do in the blogs, we're not going to steer you away from aluminium as being a very, very good option. So with aluminium radiators, the thermal conductivity is really, really good. And what that means to you basically is the heat transfer of the material is fantastic. They come in compact designs, so the heat output is very, very efficient for every sort of millimetre of your radiator. And luckily they come in some great designs as well, which I'm going to show you now. So this is our lovely retro radiator, as you can nice retro design in some lovely colours. This is our galactic radiator, comes in a couple of colours, lovely looking radiator. We've got the decoral. These are sectional, so you can increase or decrease the lengths quite easily. They come in some fantastic colours, like this beaten brass. That's a raw metal finish, or we can colour match them, lots of paint companies as well. If we go over here, I'm going to show you our hip radiator, which has got really nice, neat, curved edges, make a real statement in the room. Again, it can be colour matched to lots of paint companies. If you've got an open space, then the Lilo is a great option. Again, it's sectional, and again, it can be colour matched to lots of paint companies like your Farrow and Balls, your Little Green paint companies, amongst others. As you probably know, the material used predominantly in the radiator world is steel. And although the thermal conductivity of steel is not quite as good as aluminium, it is still really good, which you probably know from your standard radiators in a house if you've already got them already. They come in some fantastic designs and fantastic colours, as you will see here. This is our lovely looking D-line radiator, which has got a really good heat output. Over here, I did mention about increasing surface area on radiators, so this is our Cirque radiator, which has got a really clever design, because what they've done is it's got like a horseshoe shaped side, so you increase the surface area of each tube by having that little horseshoe shape. If I come over this way, if you want something that's got a little bit more of a traditional look to it as well, we've got steel column options, which are fantastic. So this is I'll show you over here, this is our feature column. This comes again in lots of colour matches to lots of different paint companies. With column radiators, it's really versatile because you can increase the surface area by increasing the height, so we've got the tall ones, increasing the depth, so that's a 2-bar deep. We could have a 3-bar deep option, or you can increase the widths. Again, other options here, like we've got a 6-column deep if you really want to throw out the heat. Cast iron radiators, yes, they hold more water than other types of radiator, but the heat retention of cast iron is phenomenal, so it still is a good option. It's just about a matter of sizing it correctly. And again, we've got some great options. So this is our Radiator, 4-column deep that you can see here, nice splayed legs. Again, we've got a 6-bar deep version here, so if you really wanted to throw out the heat from a small compact radiator, that's a fantastic option for you. Other designs, for example, we've got our Gladstone here. nice, really nice neat curved edges, or the radial you see there. And as you can see, looking at them, we've got loads of nice ornate designs as well. For example, our Downton radiator here. So the main thing when it comes to heat pumps is basically making sure that you specify the radiators correctly for the system. A lot of heat pump companies, they just want to concentrate on the heat pumps, which is fair enough. We come in at that point because we are experts on radiators, and that's what we do. So we know exactly what we need to do in terms of specifying the right radiator for your needs. So if you do need any help, give us a call, you can email us, or you can use our online chat facility.